Hey ladies, I'm so excited to see you all here today. I'm Deepti Jain, and I help mompreneurs start and grow their businesses online. Now, today we're going to be chatting about something really important. We are going to be talking about the one thing that you must do if you want to get more clients and customers for your business. And who doesn't want to do that, right? I mean, whether you're just starting out and you have a really baby business, or whether you are fairly established and you're making a good steady income and you want to take it to the next stage, it doesn't matter where you are in your stage of business. It's still going to be a fact. You are going to want more customers and clients if you want to grow your business, right? So, what is the one thing that you must do in order to make that happen? It's simple, really. It is you need to know exactly who your ideal customer or client avatar is. Okay. You need to know that with specificity. You need to know exactly who you're targeting, not some vague ideas, not just, yeah, I think women might be interested. That's not going to cut it. It has to be really specific. Now, a lot of you might say, Deepti, come on, we've heard this before, we know this. But the problem is, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to figure out who my ideal customer or client avatar or ICA is. How do I do that? Well, that's where the 3 tips come in. So I'm going to get started with the 3 tips on how you can decide and define who your ideal client avatar is. Are you ready? Give me that hashtag ready and let's get started. So the first tip is simple. If you already have even a few customers or clients, look at that list and analyze the living daylights out of that thing, okay? Figure it out. Now, of course, you have to have at least a few customers other than your grandmother and your best friend because those really don't count, okay? But if you have even a few customers or clients, that's a great place to begin with honing in on who your ICA is. So go ahead and get started there. And again, you want to not just be vague about, I think so and so is the ideal person I'm talking to. You want to be very specific. And to help you drill down into that specificity, is that even a word? Whatever. Into that specificity, I have created a template for you, okay? An ICA template. And you can download it by just going to deeptijainconsulting.com/ICA. It's totally free, and I think you'll find it a useful exercise. You can fill it out online, or you can just print it out and handwrite it if you prefer that. But that'll really help you drill down. Okay, tip number 2. And this is especially applicable if you're just starting out and you're saying, look, Deepti, the reason I'm here is because I'm just starting out my business. I don't even have many or any customers or clients at this point. So how do I define my ICA in that situation? Okay. So in that situation, or even if you already have some customers and clients, but you still need to drill this down further, the second way to define your ICA with specificity is to look at your competitors. Now, needless to say, your competitors are not going to hand this to you on a platter. They're not going to say, here, let me tell you who my ICA is, right? But you can find this out. You can do some simple detective work. You can go into their social media accounts for sure. You can look at their Instagram followers. You can look at their Facebook pages, their Facebook groups, and you can see who it is, who's in there, who's active, who's commenting, who's buying their stuff, who is their ICA. You can find this out. So that's the number 2 tip, ladies. Look at your competitors. Now, the number 3 tip is to go ahead and look at the big guys. So what I mean by that is I'm going to give this in the form of an example, right? So if, say, you're a makeup company and you have a small makeup company, but you really focus on paraben-free and cruelty-free type of makeup, right? In the second tip, when looking at your competitors, you might look at other small companies like that who are doing something similar and look at who their ICA appears to be. The third tip is to look at the big guys. Okay, look at the big guys. Look at the Tarte or whatever. Some people established in that niche who are much bigger than maybe you can aspire to be at this point. But hey, it doesn't hurt to think big. And regardless, their ICA and your ICA is probably going to be very similar. Okay, so look at the big guys in the space that you're in. Now, there is another example of this. If you are promoting or distributing somebody else's product, or if you are a presenter, a consultant for a bigger company, oftentimes they'll actually give you this data hidden amongst the masses of, your starter kit or your resources or whatever. There might very well be a little thing that says, here is our customer, or here is our customer definition, or whatever they call that. Look at that, because that is a great starting point for you to figure out who your ICA might be. So that's the number 3 tip. Look at the big guys. So those are my 3 tips for today, guys, to do the number 1 thing that you must do in order to get more clients or customers into your business is to define with a tremendous amount of specificity your ideal client or customer avatar. You have to know exactly who you're talking to. And there are 3 ways to do this. I've told you about those 3 tips. So go ahead and get started. And to help you put down on paper and really make this happen, I have a free template I've created for you, your ideal client avatar template. And you can get that by just clicking on a link that I'm going to put into this shortly after I'm done. Or if you want to do it right now, it's deeptijainconsulting.com/ICA. ICA for ideal client or customer avatar. Okay, go there, get it, or just comment below. Let me know, and I'll make sure to get that to you. All right, I think that's it for today. And remember, ladies, we can and we will. Bye.